Hello everyone, my name is Adalia Paulus and I am a girl who enjoys reading from time to time. Today, I will be reviewing a book called Reminders of Him by Colin Hoover. The book has 335 pages with 42 chapters and was published by Monthly with the genre of contemporary romance. The story is about Kenna Rowan, a 26-year-old woman who has just been released from prison for involuntary manslaughter of her former boyfriend, Scotty Landry, in a drunk driving accident. Kenna's action of fleeing the scene of the accident has left the town people to hold deep hatred for her. Even so, Kenna is determined to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter, Dean. Dean is staying at Scotty's parents, Grace and Patrick, after Kenna lost custody of her. Kenna went out in town looking for the bookstore she had frequented back then, only to find out that it has now been turned into a bar. There, she met Ledger Ward, the owner of the bar and also Scotty's best friend. They haven't properly met yet, so Ledger doesn't recognize her. After getting to know each other, Ledger finds out who she really is, which left him conflicted. When Kenna tries to apologize to the Landrys, Ledger forbid her and explained that they are still in pain of what had happened. The Landrys got a restraining order against her after that. Even though Ledger is still conflicted, this doesn't stop him from getting to know Kenna more. He believed that there is an untold story behind the accident. Kenna and Ledger's relationship deepens over time, but unfortunately the Landrys found out about them and made him choose between her or them. Kenna reveals that she wrote hundreds of letters to Scotty over her years in prison. She reads one that explains the accident. Kenna thought Scotty was dead and left to look for help. She became disoriented in the highway by her injuries and went home. The next day, she found out that Scotty was still alive for 6 hours before he died. Overwhelmed by guilt, she pled guilty as she was too heartbroken to discuss her side of the story at her sentencing. Ledger shows Scotty's mom the letter and she forgives Kenna and invites her to their home to meet Dean, with whom she finally reconnects with. 2 years later, Ledger and Kenna live together nearby and they remain very involved in Dean's life. The lessons I got from the book are: first, to never give up. When life gives you lemon, you've got to make some lemonade. We should never give up on anything and continue to march forward. Despite all the obstacles and hardship Kenna faces, she never gave up on her goals to reunite with her daughter. Second, there are always two sides of the story. We should never make careless assumptions or judgments based on very little information from one side of the story. Engaging in curiosity and listening to the other side of it will always be worth it. When characters in the story resolved their issue by listening to the other side of the story, it all got gradually better in the end. Third and lastly, the importance of forgiveness. To forgive is quite a hard thing to do, whether it is to forgive someone else or even yourself. But just like in the story, it allows you to move on from difficulties you have faced in life. And now you may be wondering, why should you read the book? Well, the plot is quite interesting and the side characters are fun and intriguing. But that is all from my review. Thank you.